Office in Mount Vernon. Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
2, 3, go.
Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon. I'm Scott Weber, Director of Bands at Mount Vernon Community School District.
Good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
I'm Joe.
And I am Kim.
And we are
promoting the awesomeness of the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area on this most beautiful November day. This is the one day we live in Iowa for.
Well,
don't
I'd
tell
like
anybody.
to think there'd be a few more days.
There
than this
is,
one.
but you know.
But we've had a nice week.
Oh my gosh, it's the best secret ever. We have beautiful like this because we also have direct shows and polar vortexes, which you know aren't for the faint of heart. But this is look at this, look at this.
Yeah, this is no
this
polar
is nature.
vortex today.
It's also pokey.
Can't take her anywhere.
Beauty and danger.
All right.
All right, shall we?
I'm ready. Mount Vernon, Lisbon, this is your breaking news.
Volume 151, number 45, November 5th, 2020. There you go.
We did it, didn't we?
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, the Joint PD is getting a public hearing.
Ooh.
Joint PD.
That's
We've talked
Mount
about
Vernon,
that.
Lisbon?
Yeah, that's Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
Okay, I thought you were just getting all hip lingo-y. Go to the joint.
No.
Gonna get thrown in the hooskow.
No.
No, okay. Too many old movies for me.
On Tuesday, November 10th, Lisbon citizens will get a chance to weigh in on the possible merger between the Lisbon and Mount Vernon Police Department. The public hearing begins at 7 in Lisbon City Hall in Lisbon. Merger could begin as early as January 1, 2021. That seems so soon.
Wow.
Wow. If both communities agree. Yeah. Well, there's a lot to do there.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Proposals on the table. It's a joint police department managed by one police chief. At this time, it would be Doug Shannon. Police chief reports to an advisory board that includes representatives of Lisbon and Mount Vernon, and the board would also help set the department budget. So, this looks interesting.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're visiting it.
And Mount Vernon will have a public hearing the 16th.
Well, sure, they should get one too.
Absolutely.
But I think it's nice that, you know, we live so close. Let's just talk about it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But let's keep talking about it.
Well, I think they're going to.
I think they are.
Yeah.
They heard.
And so there'll be another story in a week or two about the Lisbon or the Mount Vernon meeting.
Yeah.
So we'll have that to look forward to. Thank
Sounds
you.
perfect.
So the brick houses have been named to a historical register.
Well,
yeah.
right there.
That's it. Correct.
We planned that.
There are 11 of them actually in Mount Vernon that have officially passed a high bar. The buildings, mostly on 1st Street and 1st Avenue, were recently added to the National Register of Historic Places. Leah Rogers worked on the applications to get these homes added to the register. Rare designation for homes listed as individual properties. So normally they have the register has groups of homes in the same area. Like we have 3 National Historic Districts here. So this is different in that they're all brick houses, but they're all over the place, right?
I love that.
So anyway, it's all really interesting.
I can't wait to read that.
Yeah. Well, I'll read it to you. The application to the Historic Register received a little more scrutiny of their levels of significance and historic integrity, and this is what Leah says. These homes were listed as individual properties as opposed to a historic district. The NRHP no longer allows discontinued historic districts. So you've got to be in a club. They don't allow that, but I guess they did for this.
Well, because we're special.
Yeah. So anyway, it's all very good, and so you can look through this, and I know the addresses are listed at the jump because I already saw them.
Nice.
But we can go over that when we get there.
Cool.
So we've got new flagpoles dedicated at the police station.
I
the new
love
police station.
That.
Yeah. So, so Clan Hegeman raises the American flag at the flagpole dedication ceremony Friday, October 30th at the new police department. There you go. Kian.
Not Clan.
What kind of mother would name her kid Clan?
No one.
Sorry, Kian. I thought that was a funny name.
Rolled right off your tongue.
Well, never mind. You'll all understand when you're 58. Stop. I have trouble reading.
Oh, poor baby.
Boy Scout Troop 40 member Ben Johnson. All right. That one I can understand.
You got it.
Yeah. who designed and organized the work on the new flagpole dedicated at the Mount Vernon Police Department as his Eagle Scout project.
Oh, I love that.
And then he was also Masters of Ceremonies there that day.
Those Eagle Scout projects are so cool.
Well, this is a really cool one. And you know what? When I drove back in, I was gone for the weekend. When I drove back into town on Monday, I mean, I came Mount Vernon Road. Yeah. So that was one of the first things I saw, and it just looks really nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
It looks really nice. That whole police department there, they've done a really good job.
I agree.
So anyway, okay, so that's good. Lisbon Schools approves outside groups using school facilities. I think this is a much needed thing because people have been calling me and saying, can we meet in the visitor center? I'm like, well, sure, but why would you? Why would you want to?
It's more the recreational sports things that are going to start for winter sports.
Nice.
All right, let's look at this. And as activities begin moving inside for the winter months, Lisbon school officials are reinforcing an important message. Wear a mask or risk losing the opportunity to use the school building. School is asking groups using its facilities to be vigilant and following the rules. Lisbon Superintendent Pat Hawking said there will be a 2-strike policy. Okay. A second violation means that the group will lose the right to use Lisbon school buildings for its events. Okay. Well, very good. All right. Let's just be careful about that. All right. I don't know if any of these. The farmers market moves indoors. That's coming up. November 7th. There are markets scheduled for November 14th and November 20th.
Oh, it's always so nice.
Yeah. I think I got to get the sign changed on the side of the city hall.
Yes.
All right.
Reminder.
Okay. We got some new members being inducted into the National Honor Society.
Nice.
So this is the Lisbon chapter.
Yeah.
So that was Tuesday, October 27 at the Lisbon Auditorium. And members received their pins and certificates. Aaron Becker and faculty advisor Amelia Kibbe offered remarks. So there you go. They're all listed
That's
there.
a big deal.
Southeast Lynn Community Center After School Cafe is going to be on hiatus. So that's interesting too.
Okay.
Southeast Lynn Community Center's After School Cafe has been on a hiatus this fall due to COVID-19. Nicole McAlexander, she's the executive director there, explained that the focus has been on the essential services that the center offers to the community, including crisis assistance, the food pantry, and senior dining programs. During the summer, we tried doing a take-home activity bag for kids as part of a funded program with only 6 to 8 children participating in the program. So anyway, so there you go. That's kind of important.
Yeah.
The Lisbon City Council has scheduled a meeting for Wednesday, November 4th to discuss candidates for the city administrator's position. So anyway, I guess we're getting down to the wire, getting somebody hired over there.
Yep, they went in a closed session last night before that came up, so I didn't get a chance. I'm going to follow up on it today, but
Well, we might already know then, huh?
yeah.
Or if it's like other things, we may know in a few weeks.
Yep.
Patience, patience.
All right. Okay, now, Lisbon High School graduate is among Delaware's best and brightest.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. High school graduate Joshua Novak has been recognized as a Delaware Business Times honoree. The award recognized 40 of the region's best and brightest professionals under the age of 40, chosen for their proven leadership, intelligence, initiative, and innovation. He's a lawyer with the firm Richards, Layton & Finger, the state of Delaware's largest law firms and one of its oldest.
Very cool.
Good for him. He came from here, and look at him.
Best and bright. Trifecta.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd make either list.
Now,
Best or bright?
I'm not
No.
either these days.
Worst and stupidest, I know. All
Got
right.
a fly friend.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, so we got some theater, and this is kind of interesting. Nathan and I were talking about this before.
Yes.
Mount Vernon High School is presenting Proof and Sylvia.
In rep.
Isn't that interesting?
Small cast.
Yeah. So performing in repertory this fall, performing the plays Proof and Sylvia on alternate nights.
Yeah. So it's very cool because they have one set on one side, and then they flip the set for the other side, the other
Isn't
cast.
that interesting?
Yeah.
Well, I like both of those plays. And I also like the dining room that Lisbon is presenting.
Yes.
So both shows will be at the Performing Arts Center at Mount Vernon High School or live streamed gomdstangs.org on those evenings. So you can show up to see it live?
Mm-hmm.
if you want,
Yep.
with your mask and you socially
and
distance.
you sit with your family
Right.
and social distance from everybody else. And,
Okay.
yep,
With
and
with 850 seats,
Yep.
Tom Stevens says that's not going to be an issue with social distancing for
And
them.
the cast is, they're wearing masks when they perform. The Sylvia cast is. I don't know about the Bruce cast, but I know the Sylvia cast is.
So your kids are in it.
Lydia is
It
Sylvia.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Well, that should be neat. I want to go see that.
Yeah. Or if you don't feel comfortable going, you can stream it.
Yeah.
I kind of miss theater. I kind of might want to just go and hide in a corner somewhere so I can see it and be safe. So Lisbon at the same time is presenting the dining room.
Yeah.
Another good title that I've seen several times. And they're doing it at Lisbon High School Auditorium. So those are both new auditoriums. How cool.
Yeah, these will be the first shows performed in the pack.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be Tuck Everlasting and they had to cancel it because of COVID.
Wow.
Yeah, so Proof will be the first and then Sylvia will be the next day.
Okay.
And
Nice
then they
list.
switch the following weekend.
Nice list here of summer dean's list at Kirkwood. And I'm not going to read them all, but you can. You guys can
Congratulations
read.
to all you hard workers.
Yeah, there's some cool names in here, people I recognize. Oh, that's exciting for them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's not positive, so let's don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
It's positive, but not in the way we want to talk about it.
Skipping on over.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about new books.
Oh.
New books at the Cole Library.
Oh, I love
how
new
exciting
books.
is that?
I love new books.
How often do you get new books at the Cole Library?
A lot.
Oh,
Often.
yeah, I guess you do.
They keep up really, and they get new movies too, just so you know.
They do. Okay. With the presidential election everywhere you look and our nation battling many divisive issues, you may be wanting an historical perspective of presidents who led during difficult times
Good
and
idea.
the challenges they faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's interesting.
So you could go to the library. They purchased 2 books about former presidents. The books are Jefferson's White House and The Lincoln Conspiracy, The Secret Plot to Kill America's 16th President and Why It Failed.
That's a long title.
It's a long title.
That's a big Google.
If that's too long for you, you could just pick up JFK by Frederick Roosevelt.
Yes, that's short.
Or Rage by Bob Woodward.
Well, there you go. Mine are exciting.
Yeah, there you go. Now, look at this, page A8 and A9.
Oh, look at this.
Somebody compiled every name of every veteran. It says right here, the following is a list of living and deceased veterans and some current members of the armed forces who live or grew up in the Lisbon, Mount Vernon area.
Wow.
That's a lot of names.
Wow.
So, thank you for compiling those. Was that you?
It's an ongoing, so.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's a lot of names. Well, when you see it like that, it sure brings it home. How many
Sure
people?
does.
Very good.
Thank you for your service.
Absolutely. Now here on this jump, so this
Jump.
is A10, you
Jump,
see a list.
Jump around. Jump. Sorry, go ahead.
You see all the names of all those brick homes.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then you can find and follow and you can walk around and see them.
I
And
love
some
that.
you can get into because some are open to the public, right?
Ooh.
Like in the one behind me.
Yes.
And you can see the applications on Mount Vernon Historic Preservation Commission's website as well.
Oh, nice.
Went into
Well, it's something we'll be talking about for a long time
Yes,
now.
we will.
Another cool designation for this community. Thank you.
Very cool. I love that. We have such a cool town.
We still do.
Still.
All right, young runners.
You got to be young to run. They don't.
I
Rarely
ain't doing no running.
Rarely do they start a title that says "old runners," not followed by "passed out."
Old
Yikes.
runners die on their way
Yes.
up the hill.
Old runners gain invaluable experience.
Old runners gain weight instead
Yes.
of losing it.
Thank you. That's what we did. All right.
Right, okay. In the midst of a challenging season, oh yeah,
You think?
yeah. Mount Vernon Lisbon runners kept putting their best foot forward.
They did.
That's it.
Oh, that's a nice little image,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Wrapping their season at the Class 3A State Cross Country Meet held Friday, October 30th in Fort Dodge.
Well done.
Mount Vernon Lisbon boys team finished 12th of 15 teams. Junior Carter Hall paced the squad 27th place. Girls sent 2 individual runners to state. Anna Hoffman Jr.
Yep.
and Laura Swart.
Yep.
She is a sophomore.
Yep.
Who both finished in the top half of the field.
That's awesome. Just
Injuries
finishing.
caused a few setbacks.
Just finishing. Just finishing, let alone in the first half. My goodness, the upper half. Wow.
So okay, and they had to go. They were challenged by COVID-19 protocols. Was really fun. Schwartz said the team was close, which made it fun. It was weird because of COVID, but it was a good season.
That's awesome.
It was weird.
They did it anyway.
COVID makes everything weird.
Yes.
COVID.
That's a good description.
All right. Senior-laden Mustangs return to the state tournament floor.
They play again today.
Well, this says this week's Class 3A state volleyball tournament in the Alliant Energy Powerhouse marks the final. I lost my train of thought. Okay, final destination for an exceptionally deep and talented group of Mount Vernon seniors. But this won't be the last time seeing them on the volleyball court. At least 7 Mustangs plan to play collegiately next fall.
Nice.
So, there you go. All right, Lions edged in third round playoff battle. Lisbon's 5 seniors, here they are.
Oh boy.
Devin Decius, Cole Clark, Brant Baltis, Braxton Kurtenbach, and Truman Krobe were together in the front row for a post-game team picture centered around the Class A state football participant trophy. Lions weren't ready for this moment, especially knowing only a few yards separated them from potentially advancing to the next round in the playoffs. Number 10, Lisbon, was stopped short on a 4th and goal with 1:12 remaining, and number 8, Wapsie Valley, escaped with a 15-8 victory in a third-round nail-biter Friday, October 30th at Wapsie Valley High School.
When you finish your season as a senior, it's really emotional.
I imagine.
It really is,
Yeah. Well, it's not like we don't have anything to be emotional about right now, so this just adds fuel to the emotional fire. All right, let's talk about Aaron Truitt, can we?
Let's.
So, athletic director, honored by peers.
I love it.
All right.
That's hard work right
Aaron
there.
Truitt may have a mask on these days, but he continues to wear a lot of hats. Trent Bowman, lead. I kind of like it.
Trent Bowman, I like that lead.
The longtime elementary PE teacher at Washington Elementary School was awarded the title of Middle School Athletic Director of the Year in the Northeast District, which covers close to 50 schools. But Truitt serves many roles for the Mount Vernon school system. Now in his 13th year at Washington Elementary in his capacity as PE teacher, Truitt also is an assistant high school wrestling coach, coached middle school football in 10 years, and is now in his 7th or 8th year as a middle school athletic director. Other coaching stints have been sprinkled in there over the years as well.
Wow.
So there you go.
That's a man who has a very full schedule.
He's a full schedule. Yeah. Maybe we should ask him if he wants to volunteer.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that.
All right.
Oh my
well, that's what I got.
Yep.
Good paper, Nathan.
I
Thank
think
you.
so too.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to sing.
Well, you're always ready to sing.
I know.
And I love to hear it every time.
All right.
You just go.
Just what makes that little old ant?
Who knows?
Thinks he can move that rubber tree plant.
Tell me.
Everyone knows an ant can't
It's true.
move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high
See you next
hopes.
week.
He's got
Enjoy this beautiful day.
high hopes.